Top of the top, top of the top, top of the top, Grand Rising. For those that's been up, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding. We got to give thanks and honor to the ancestors, to the creators, to all the supporters, to my moderators. You know, all of me could not be if it wasn't for you guys. So definitely want to give a shout out. And basically have a conversation with y'all, man. And definitely want to give a birthday shout out to my oldest daughter as well. But in all seriousness, guys, I had to come on and I had to talk about, today's climate with today's men and how today's men, especially today's black men, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I really want to address. Today's black men are in a state of delusion because they really believe that, a man being emotional and crying and stuff like that is normal and it's okay. Listen, let me tell you guys something. It would never be okay. I repeat, it would never be okay. It is not okay for men to be crying in today's times. Okay? You never, especially men that represent a whole culture, a nation of people. Crying shows a high level of weakness. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's the facts. I'm going to give you guys an example. Did anybody ever see Malcolm X cry? Did anybody ever see Martin Luther King cry? Did we ever see anybody in those positions, Khalid Muhammad, you name them? Did you ever see them cry? Did you ever see them get on national TV, be interviewed, whether they're talking about their life story, whether they talking about their life story, whether they talking about anything? Did you ever see these individuals come on these platforms and cry and be extra emotional? Never. We're living in a society right now where men that's supposed to represent us get on these podiums and start shedding tears and starts crying. This shows a high level. This shows a high level of weakness. You feel me? And for us as individuals in this today's climate, with everything that's going on, with how the odds and everything is against us, all these things is against us at this moment, bro. We're really at a point of, yo, bro, we got to get it together because these people are coming, strap blazing, pause. And they don't care who they affect. They don't care who they injured. They don't care who they unalive. These people are coming guns blazing while we're sitting here crying, being extra emotional, saying this is like that. Oh, I miss my girl. Oh, I miss my mother. Oh, I miss my father, bro. If you know what I'm saying? Like, my G's. And why am I saying this, guys? Why am I even having this conversation? You guys may ask. I'm gonna give you an answer. So yesterday, my wife decided to put on this Allen Iverson documentary. She decided to put on this Allen Iverson documentary, which was cool, by the way. You feel me? It was cool, by the way. But at the same time, it's like, yo, bro, what are we watching here? You know what I'm saying? Are we watching a story of a black man, who represented the hood in its full totality? We talking tattoos, we literally the trendsetter of what you guys see today's NBA, from the dribbling to the tattoo to the braids to the car. Iverson was the one that implemented that to the people. You get what I'm saying? And now a documentary comes about and there's a scene where this man is literally crying. I'm not even talking about him winning the Hall of Fame, and even that is absurd to me. Like, yo, bro, you crying because you are the Hall of Fame, and this, like, yo, we should not be emotional. Why is society promoting emotional black men? And you see people like, what's his name? You know, these Ukraine basketball players. These people ain't emotional. They say what they say. They keep it pushing. But for us, it's like, yo, bro, oh my gosh, you know, none of this could it be if it wasn't. And then, you know, tears is coming down their eyes. And then they got the athletes and the celebrities and these people that's supposed to be representatives of us literally snobbering with tears, like, oh my God, oh my God. And it's like, yo, bro, what are we doing? You can't show signs of weakness in this battle, bro. Niggas is forgetting that we at war, bro. They be still at war, bro. It would never stop. It would never stop. The war would never stop until brothers and sisters is free, until brothers and sisters gain their independence. I'm talking about independence where we're literally independent. We have no ties with any other nation, any other people other than black people. Until then, what's up, pimpin'? Until then, bro, we cannot afford to be on nobody's platform showing any level of weakness, because you are representing not only yourself, you're representing not only your children, you're representing not only your ancestors, but you're representing an entire race of people. And the last thing that these people need to get out of us is some level of weakness. And when you crying, it makes the other person feel comfortable to say something to somebody like myself. Like, you see a lot of weirdos come on these internets, you know, they're in a state of comfortability because society has created this comfort zone, because we are over here being extra emotional. You see men putting hands on women. You see men just doing the most extravagant BS that anybody could ever imagine. We're doing that. And these people are taking it as, look, if he's like that, if Iverson is crying and he used to be this big tough guy, then Jules from around the corner is probably the same way, until you realize that I'm not the same way, until you realize that we're not the same way, until you realize, nah, there's still warriors outside that's not with the shenanigans, that doesn't feel entitled. I would never stand on a podium and cry for nobody, bro, never. You would never see me on social media. You would never see me on anything shedding no type of tears. You know why? Because not only do I represent myself, not only do I represent my father, but I also represent a nation of people, bro. This is why I don't be ignorant. I don't be the things that these Europeans want me to be. They're the ones that's setting up the stage for you to be a woo rah rah, ha 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 ha, I'm a catcher. It's them that teaching you this behavior. You're not born with this behavior. We need to go back to the ways of, teach your children to be warriors. Your child should not, if your child is a boy, he's fully active, full of energy, he should not be confined to a device. You need to take this little nigga outside. You need to make him climb trees. You need to make him do things independently. And if he falls, tell him get back up. When my son is with me, my son is 2 years old. My son is with me. He has free reins to do everything. My job is to protect him, not to limit him. Okay, it's a big difference of protecting your child and another difference of limiting him. Right? You limit your child when you're no, don't do this. No, let him do it. Let him do it. You never know what he might do. He might figure it out and be like, look, Dad. Look, I did this. I watched my son at 1.5 climb the things that grown children is afraid to climb. And you see the parents, they're like, are you not scared? I said, scared for what? Scared for my child to fall? It's life. We all gonna fall. We all gonna get bumps and bruises. Let him get the bumps and bruises. Let him get comfortable to pain. Let him know what that is. So when real life kicks in, he won't be weak to it. He won't be sensitive to it. He won't be crying to it. He's just gonna brush it off and keep it pushing, because that's all we have is staying strong and endure and keep it pushing. That's life, bro. And we're not supposed to be teaching these young boys to be crying. Like when I'm with the ACS and I'm speaking to these children, the children getting emotional, whether they get overly aggressive or they're about to just, crash out and cry and all that. I'm the one that gotta be like, yo, little homie, come here, bro. Let me holler at you for a minute. I'm like, yo, let's take 2 minutes. Let me talk to him. Like, yo, bro, come on. Look, check this out, Pimpin'. No need for you to be emotional right now. No need for you to be, you know what I'm saying? I know you mad. I know you this, but you know, the goal is a challenge. You got to challenge these feelings, bro. You got to challenge these feelings. You can't allow to show these people weakness, bro. You can't, because they're going to know that everything that you're doing is all a facade. You don't want that. You want people, you want respect. Respect comes with also your appearance, also your demeanor, also your character. If you don't show no level of weakness, they got to approach you with a man. Like they got to approach you like they will approach somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger. They will have to approach you the same way they will approach a bodybuilder or anybody that's strong, that present that physical physique of somebody that's strong. You, on the other hand, you want to keep it a mystery. They don't need to know that you can't fight. They don't need to know that, but they need to know that you're not with the BS. And when they hear me say that, they be like, yo, thank you, big bro. I appreciate that. And I'm like, yeah, because you got to understand the demographics of what's going on in society, man. Society is literally creating weak men. Not only just weak men, but weak black men. It's creating that. I don't care what anybody's telling you. That's what's being created. That's what's being invested in. That's why you see these movies and all these niggas is crying. That's everybody is crying. Like, damn, everybody shedding tears. Like, yo, bro, what happened to just being a gangster, bro? What happened to being strong? What happened to being solid? What happened to being real? Crying is not a man attribute, bro. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Crying is not a man attribute. That's a female tendency, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Tears is a female tendency. As old as I am, I only see my father cry one time, and that was while he was dying. He was crying because some situation between him and my mom's, and he felt like my mom was keeping us away from him, and, you know, he's at his end times, and he felt some type of way, and I get that. Other than that, I've never seen a man shed tears, bro. Never seen my father cry, bro, ever. Never. Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of things wrong with men crying. Yes, with a big situation with men crying. Bigger situation. We're not supposed to be emotional. Are you forgetting that we are at war? Have you forgotten that we are at war? Have you forgotten that the system, look at the EBT cutoff. They're letting you know that we control the narrative. So if you see that this is what they're able to do, why are you so silent? You know that you sound like a beggar. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, please. Not all of us is like this. We're good Samaritans. Please, that's how we look, bro. That's how we look. We should not even be in this state of mind, bro. We're supposed to be thorough throughout. Now, I'm not saying be ignorant. There's a big difference between ignorant. It's just you can't show no level of emotions, bro. You can't show any levels of emotion when you at war. When you at combat, bro, there's no emotions, bro. Black people are forgetting where we at, bro. This is not home. This is imprisonment. You are in jail, guys. This is jail. If you show signs of weakness in jail right now, you're gonna be somebody's bottom bitch. If you show signs of weakness right now in jail, you're gonna be somebody's bottom. So we are in prison. So who bottom you want to be? The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, who? The Steinbergers? Who you want to be? Who you want to be that bottom? No, I'm nobody's bottom. And you're gonna know that I'm nobody's bottom. I'm gonna keep it thorough. You ain't gonna see me cry. You ain't gonna see me get all emotional. You ain't gonna see me be No, because you guys are on the minute level. You guys are under the program of what they telling you is good and bad. No, bro, in reality, that's not how it goes. In real life, in real time, that's not how it goes. And a lot of people is in this phase because these boys are being raised by mothers. They don't have fathers in their lives to check that. And the fathers that are in the lives, there's a high possibility that that man came out of a single parent household. So he's not gonna understand how to resolve and how to he's not gonna know how to resolve and how to put that to an end. No, we're not doing that. What? No, we're not doing that. No, young man. What the heck is wrong with you? What you crying for? What you crying for? You know, the OGs told us in the hood. That's another thing, too. We don't have no more OGs. The OGs is dead in jail or flat out crackheads. We don't have no more OGs. The OGs used to tell us, like, yo, bro, what you crying for, pimpin'? You cry when somebody you love die, bro. That's the only time you shed a tear. When somebody you love pass away, the only time you shed a tear, bro. Because now you know you ain't seen them no more. Other than that, bro, you got to keep it thorough all the time, bro. We at war. You think if you was in a gang war right now and they seen you the most emotional one, yeah, they might keep you alive, but guess what? They're gonna keep you alive and take full advantage of you. And this is what black people are not understanding. Yes, there's something wrong with crying. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you want to shed a tear, bro, shed a tear in your own time, bro. Go in your closet like your Bible tells you. Go in the closet, call on that God, whoever you call on, and cry. Shed your tears. But then when you come out into the real world, you better be on point. You better be on cue. You better be on something. Yeah, what's up? Warrior ready. War ready. War ready. The police lock your ass up. They don't give a damn if you this and that. They're locking you up. The system has never changed. Why are we changing? We got to match the same energy that the system portrays. The system doesn't portray love, don't portray emotions, don't portray unity. It doesn't have absolutely no emotions. But here we are having emotions. So if the system is having all of these emotions, how the heck are we doing that for? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. This is why the hood is in the condition that it's in. These people that's supposed to be representing us is representing us wrong. And the real niggas that really supposed to be on these podiums are being shadow banned or being sidetracked or being being under some level of investigation where the algorithm is, oh no, we can't promote that. That can cause something that we can't control. That can cause an uprise. Nigga, don't you think that's what we need? Don't you think in 2025 we don't need an uprise? Because the system shows you that, nigga, we're going to take full advantage of you. Ha ha, we cut off your EBT. Now what? My whiz just told me that in Food Bazaar, a supermarket, they really got the cages up where only one door, like literally like the Hunger Games. If you ever seen the Hunger Games, go watch that movie, bro. This is where we at. There's no emotions. There's no emotions when it comes to the higher ups. They have absolutely no emotions, no sympathy, absolutely shit for us. But yet they got you programmed to be like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to show some level of sensitivity. Sensitivity at war. At war on the battlefield? On the battlefield, we show a level of sensitivity. In the battlefield, we saw a level of emotions. On the battlefield, we're doing this. Come on, people, you gotta make this shit make sense, man. I would never in my life, ever. Like for example, the other day, I posted something on my IG, and if you're not following my IG, man, I don't know what's up with y'all, man. ROD Podcast #1, man. Follow me, man. ROD Podcast #1 on IG, man. Follow me. You should see the responses that I get from individuals. I'm like, damn, son, you niggas is really all in your feelings. I can't have a discussion with anybody. If you're a female and you in your feelings, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you that. Because a woman was never meant to be on the battlefield, excuse me. But if she decides to come on this battlefield and she decides to intermingle and knuckle up and get busy with the Mundem, guess what, sis? You can't be in here with no emotions. If you're on the path for fight, if you're a freedom fighter, like Francis Cress Wilson, show me a video where you see Francis Cress Wilson crying. If you choose to be in the front lines with the Mundem, you can't be crying. Show me where Dr. Khalid Muhammad was crying. Show me where Martin Luther King was crying. They threw a brick at this man's head, gushing, everything. That man didn't shed one tear. One tear. Make that make sense? Malcolm X's house got burned. They set his house on fire. They shot at his crib. They violated. They did everything to that man. Even when he was dying, that man didn't cry. What are we talking about here? Have we forgotten? You see the forefathers of old remember everything. Because everything that I'm telling you, it was a mandatory thing for us as black people, bro. Some of you guys may not understand that because you are in a society, you guys have fallen for the blue pill. You want to be accepted by these people. I'm not looking for acceptance. I'm looking for separation. I'm looking for freedom. I'm looking for liberation. I'm looking for rebellion. I'm looking for the warriors to wake up. I'm here to be with the warriors. I sit at the table with the warriors. I don't sit at the table with the fishermen. I don't sit at the table with the transformers. I don't sit at the table with the alphabet boys. I don't do that. I sit at the table with the warriors. Yo, bro, what's the next conversation? Well, what are we doing? Yo, bro, we got to do this. We got to do that. All right, cool. Yo, how we moving? We moving militant. We moving with honor. We moving with respect. We moving with dignity. Everything outside of that, bro, we're not even. Everything outside of that, we're not even giving energy to. I'm not giving energy to sensitivity, bro. I'm not giving energy for people being sensitive. What you sensitive for? What you emotional for? What you arguing to me for? You being extra sensitive over a belief. You want to argue and flex your frustration because of a religion that we all know was forced upon you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Let's have a conversation on what we can do to fix the community. Look at these children. Let's save these little children. Let's put the emotions aside and let's just think logically for a minute. Let's just think about how can we use our funds and our resources to give these children a better future. A better future where they don't have to be emotional, where they don't have to show a sign of weakness to receive something. Oh, he's a good boy. Look, he's crying. He's so emotional. Yeah, give it to him. Yeah, let him have this. That's what they want from you. We're not doing that. It's over for that. You should have never even allowed that even to be a thought in their minds. Oh my gosh, these black people they're just so rebellious. We gotta move. We gotta move accordingly. We gotta stay on point. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. To the Don G 3879. Yo, my man. Yo, Cal. Remove this clown. Remove him. Block him. I don't want this dude on my life ever again in his life. Get out of here. Get out of here. And I can't read it because I'm driving, as you guys can see. Get this clown out of here, man. Get this clown out of here, man. We're not in a space to be listening to weirdos talking pure nonsense. Get this clown out of here, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is the comfortability that these people have, bro. This is the comfortability that these people have, bro. And it's because we are setting the narrative. We're setting the stage to thinking that, oh, it's okay. You could be a gangster and be no, you can't. You can't be Johnny Brasco in this game, bro. That's one of the major issues that we're having. We're playing both sides of the field. It's either you're going to be hard, you're going to stay hard, or you're going to be emotional and be emotional. If you're going to be emotional, you got to stay on the emotional side of the field. The emotional side, listen, the emotional ones was the indoor, okay? Was the indoor. We're not the indoor. We the outdoor. You can't bring no emotions outdoors when the streets have no emotions. You can't be emotional. This is why these children is unaliving. This is why they're not living. This is why all of this is going on. This is why police is doing what they're doing. I remember places like Vanderveer. Literally, police had to second guess. Yo, so we even go up in there? Yes. Always stay like that. Second guess it. Think twice. Think 3 times. Think 4 times. Think 5 times, bro. Think 6 times, bro. But if I show you that he's crying, we look up to this person, and I'll show you that he's crying. Guess what they're thinking? Oh, all of them is emotional. All of them is like this. All of them is soft. No, I don't want you to ever get that idea. Never in life. The heck? I think this is crazy. Heck no. Ain't nobody soft. And I'm not. Listen, I'm not knocking people for having a sensitive spout. Yes, when you on the battlefield, you can't have no level of emotion. What you do in your house, what you do in closed doors, because you can't even be crying in front of your children. You can't be crying in front of your wife. Ask my Wiz how many times she see me cry. Never. Ask my Wiz how many times she see me cry. Never. Never. Ask my Wiz how many times she see me cry. My father died and was buried and I didn't cry. It took me 10 years. My father died when I was 8. It took me to the age of 18. And I was listening to Bone Thugs all alone in my house by myself. And I shed a tear. And I wiped my tears up. And I said, you know what, Dad? I know what I need to do. And that was it. You proceed to go forward. There's not a single person you could ever find in the hood that ever say, nah, son, Jules be mad emotional, he be crying, son. That nigga be crying. You'll never find that. But I can find numerous videos. I can show you grown men. I can show you a whole level of people that's supposed to be representing the black culture is over here being mad sensitive and crying, shedding tears. My nigga, sit your ass down. And it started with shit like with, you know, with individuals like DMX, but you already know, you know, RIP X, but you already know X was under their influence. You know what I'm saying? When you under the influence, you no longer have controls of your emotions. You're gonna go with whatever the drug wants you to be on. So you could get high today, you be in your thoughts, and you're just thinking about your dead homies, and you're gonna start crying. Yeah, because you're under somebody's influence. This is why they want you on drugs. This is why they want you drinking alcohol. This is why they want you on their substance. This is why they want you on their products. So when you are on their products, you become dependent. You can't function on your own. Your brain can't function. You can't tell left from right, up, down, around the corner. You're unable to do so because you're under their control. Yes, drugs is a control mechanism. Don't let these people tell you lies, talking about we was doing that thousands of years ago. That's an absolute lie. Drugs and smoking weed came and was given unto the slaves. I have the actual book that tells you that, bro. And they made the rappers promote it. And now look, the entire hood is on drugs. Every single black person. And for every 5 people that you see, I guarantee you 3 to 4 of them is on drugs. 3 to 4 of them is an alcoholic or drink or 3. You'll never find a clear, sober-minded individual prepared, understand what's going on in this world, stand on their business, doing what they're supposed to do. You will not find that because it's all by design, because you guys are not paying attention to the narrative. You guys really believe that society, this system will accept you and embrace you and take this joint down. They'll accept you and embrace you and love you and be there for you, have compassion for you and have sympathy for you. The streets will never do that, guys. The streets will never do that. Listen to me when I tell you guys this. The streets will never, ever, 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 I repeat, ever, 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 ever have any level of sympathy for anybody, especially the black and brown. You can decorate the streets, right? You can invest into the streets, but streets will never have no emotions, no sensitive part. These streets don't have no emotions for children, my nigga. Little children, 13-year-old right now in Queens, got capped in his head, bro. No emotions. But you letting these higher up teach you to be soft, telling you it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. You could cry. You know, don't keep all that suppressed. Yes, nigga, you gotta keep it suppressed. You know why you keep it suppressed? Because all that suppression is gonna turn to aggression. You just gotta navigate that aggression to somewhere else. Don't allow them to make you crash out on your fellow comrades. Don't allow them to make you crash out on your people. That's the easy way out. No, let's crash out on the niggas that put you in these circumstances. Let's crash out to the niggas that told you we're taking away your EBT. Let's crash out on them. They're the ones those are your enemies. Those are your enemies. I'm not your enemy. You're the average European is not my enemy. The Chinese are not my enemy. They just taking full advantage of the system. If the tables was turned, we would have took full advantage of the system too. They're not the enemy. The enemies are the ones that dictate where you live, that tells you how to drive, that tells you the requirements your child needs in order to attend school. That's the enemy. The niggas that told you in order for you to come back to work, you have to be medically situated. That's the enemy. I'm not the enemy. Me coming on this live and telling you what it is, I'm not your enemy, bro. It's time for niggas to start waking up. It's time for us to stop having all of this emotion. It's time for us to stop being all this. Yes, I'm very, I'm this right now because I'm on a live. I'm compassionate. I have passion behind this. Because I'm serious behind it. Because it's like, yo, you niggas is really not seeing what's going on. They had a lady yesterday on social media, literally recording her children stealing from the store, bro. Oh, y'all want to cut off our EBT? Yeah, baby. I'm like, this is what we doing? This is what we doing? Like, this is what we honestly doing? This is what we doing? So you telling me you risk your child's freedom to prove a point to what? To let EBT and these niggas know that you are offended, that you are hurt, that you are disappointed, you feel disrespected. My nigga, EBT wasn't meant for you to live. EBT, the EBT, it stands for emergency benefit. Okay, this wasn't an emergency. Y'all niggas wasn't living in no emergency for the last 200 years. What emergency? What emergency? You can't have EBT and you have on $400 products on your feet. You can't have EBT and you got a Gucci bag. The heck is wrong with y'all? The heck is wrong with y'all? So now they taking away the emergency benefits. Niggas is in an uproar. But you niggas is sitting around here with $500 jeans. I'm watching these little children. Check this out, pimpin'. Check this out. I'm seeing little children with designer wear at the age of 9, 10. Things that I could never even imagine to even have until I had a job and bought it my damn self. These children is getting that at a young age. Come on, my guys. Come on. How many Jordans do your child need? Come on. How many Montclair jackets? You know how much a Montclair costs? Niggas don't even want to wear North Face no more. Niggas went straight to Montclair. Niggas is buying $1,500 coats. Let me say that again. $1,500 coats. And now you're mad because these niggas is saying we're not giving you, there's no more emergency benefits taking place. That's what EB stands for. Emergency benefits. Give me that. Let them have it. You just gotta know, you just gotta start spending wisely. You just gotta start spending wisely. Oh shit, damn, I ain't gonna be able to buy these Jordans this small. Okay, you'll be all right. Jordan is a billionaire. Nigga, you're not even a hundredaire. This nigga's a billionaire. You guys not even a hundredaire. Some of you guys don't even have $100 to your name. And you over here worrying about the latest Jordan. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop with the madness, people. Stop with the madness. You over here having 15 children. You having 15 children. You know damn well you can't take care of 15 children. You know you can't take care of 15 children. Why is your legs open 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 times? Why is your legs open that much? You telling me one wasn't enough? Two wasn't enough? 15? 8? 19? Come on. And then the shit that pisses me off, you got all these children, and 5 of them got 7 different baby daddies. 5 of them got 5 different fathers. That means you have 5 different types of semen ejaculated inside of you. Nigga, cut that joint off. The heck? Yeah. Yeah. Because it was for it was for emergency use. Emergency use, not abuse use. You niggas is abusing the system and get mad because the Donald Trump is like, y'all niggas been abusing it for too long. Yeah, so we taking that away. Sorry, can't help you with that. And now you people are pissed off. Now you people are looking at him. Oh, you're looking at the system like it's so wrong. It's this and that. My nigga, you need to get up out there. Look, I'm up and about. Can you walk? Can you talk? Get up. Go about your business. Go do something productive, bro. Some of these people literally be in their house chilling all day. I go inside people's apartments. These people been asleep for like 10 hours. My nigga, why are you sleeping? Why are you sleeping? Wake your ass up. It's a beautiful day outside. Go outside. Go work out. Go do something. Go do something, bro. Go do something. I remember, and I don't want to call them out their names, but I remember people that's under the influence, right? They ain't done nothing their entire life, never worked, never did nothing. But you know, when you reach 65, according to United States, you're eligible for receiving Social Security. Yo, these people are literally on the 1st of the month, on the 1st is the 1st to the 8th. From that time, you're supposed to be getting your check. Yo, you know, these people come literally complaining, yelling, like, yo, where's my money? I'm sick. I had to look. I had to pull one dude to the side. I said, yo, my man, check this out, bro. First of all, you're not coming into the office with all of this testosterone. You need to woosah. You need to relax. That's number one. Number two, pimping. Yo, if these people don't want to give you no money, bro, you're not entitled for no money. I don't recall you. I read your paperwork, bro. I don't recall you having one job. One job. So if you didn't have one job, bro, what are you doing, bro? Relax yourself. Take a seat somewhere and go through your everyday motions and relax. He's like, nah, bro, you know, I appreciate you, but because like, no, bro. And then, you know, these people, they tend to lash out on females. Again, you see what I'm saying? They lash out on females because females are the weak ones. No disrespect to my ladies, but the females are the weak ones. So it's easy to lash out on a woman. It's easy to get your voice loud. But when a man comes in there, bro, simmer that down, bro. We can knuckle up any way you want. You're gonna relax yourself. That's what you're gonna do first. Secondly, we're gonna have a cordial conversation. Third, bro, first, we're not doing that. You want your money? We're gonna call them. You're not gonna demand nothing. We're just gonna call them and say, hello, hi, how you doing? Check this out. Yeah, so I got a client here. He's trying to figure out what happened to his money. The lady goes, hey, oh, we're sorry. We're just a little backed up. You know, the system was a system glitch. They should be receiving their money probably on the 11th or the 12th. I'll be like, yo, bro, look, you heard her? You're going to get your money on the 11th or the 12th. Until then, you have $800 and something. You telling me you spent all that money? What are you spending it on? If you're spending it on drugs, my guy, maybe you need to stop doing drugs. You got EBT, they cut your EBT. Ladies, fellas, guess what? Maybe you need to stop buying Jordans. If you can't afford this lifestyle that you putting outside, if you coming outside with $1,500 outfits, yo, bro, there's people, yo, I could take you to the hood right now. There's people in the hood that literally walking, talking, really with $2,000 to $1,500, $2,500 worth of material on their bodies, and these niggas is getting on the bus. Yo. My G's, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. This is what I'm saying, son. You can't have no level of emotions out here because niggas will take advantage of you. Niggas will take advantage of you. Niggas will play you. Niggas will really see what you're about. Oh, man. Oh, who? This nigga Junior? Man, that nigga's a crybaby, man. He be crying all the time, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. That's what's gonna end up happening because you're showing signs of weakness. You can't show signs of weakness in this war, guys. I don't care. You may think that you're not at war. You may think that everything is all peaceful. You may think that everybody got equal opportunity. You may think whatever you want to think. That's for you to think. But the harsh reality is the system don't give two shits about you. Don't give a damn about black people. Don't give a damn about anybody that's not in line with what they want you to be. And right now, what they want us to be is emotionally soft. They want us to be emotionally soft. They want us to be extra sensitive. They want to be extra sensitive because it allows them to play with you. Why do these people feel comfortable to come in your community and violate? Why do these people feel comfortable to come inside your house and violate? ACS should not be in your crib. None of these people should be in your crib. Where's the warriors? All this gangster persona, all this testosterone, all this shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I'm ready to do whatever. I'm ready to crash out on whoever. But with real people, for you to crash out on, you very sensitive. You very emotional. You very calculated. You like, hold on. You very strategic. Your approach is very subtle. You got to match that same energy, pimpin'. If you're ready to be rah-rah for me, you better be rah-rah for them too. If you're going to be rah-rah for me, if you're going to come on here and talk crazy to me, you better be ready to talk crazy to them too. Because guess what? They're going to come knocking at your door sooner or later, bro. Sooner or later, they're going to come knocking at your door, bro. And when they come knocking at your door, then what, bro? Then what? When they come knocking at your door, then what? You're going to see this live. You're going to be like, yo, son, yo, bro, yo, this nigga Jules was right, son. I can't. And then when they see you being all emotional and crying, you know, they're going to tell you, man up, bitch ass nigga. That's what they're going to tell you. They're going to be like, man up, you bitch ass nigga. What you crying for? What you crying for? Listen, even the people that was in Iraq, bro. Remember the whole scandal with the people in Iraq, and they was getting violated and all that, and they, they got the tapes and all that. And they was getting plungers stuck up there. Nobody was crying, my nigga. Them niggas took it like warriors, bro. They took it like warriors. Here we are, as grown as we are. We over here extra emotional. And I'm telling you guys this, and then you should see the chat. You should see the comments. It's like, damn, some people is really emotional out here. Some people is really sensitive and don't want to accept the fact that you are in jail. You don't want to accept the reality you in jail. You want me to show you an example that you in jail? Stop working. See if your house not going to be taken away from you. Stop working. See if they're not going to give you food. Stop working. See the repo man, the repo, going to come and take something away from you. Stop. If you thinking that you're not a wolf, you thinking that if things is all peaches and cream, you think it's the day of old, you find yourself a land, you build a land and that's yours forever? Absolutely not. Damn niggas controlling everything, bro. Everything. They control where you live. They doing that right now. Look, here in New York City, you can't even go to Manhattan. I can't even go to Manhattan because I gotta pay congesting pricing. Who's paying for that? How am I paying to travel? That's absurd. In the country that I'm in, because they're implementing the zones. This is where we heading. This is why they want to get rid of all the gas cars, because they want everything electric. If your car is electric, and let's just say, yo, your car is electric. This man Junior was talking crazy yesterday. Your car can't work for the day. And wait till they bring the credit system that they bring from China. Wait for the credit system that they're gonna bring from China over here. When that aspect comes here, when you cross the street without the light turning, without your light, without it being your light, yeah, you just lost 200 points. I can show you a video. I gotta show you this video, yo, bro. There's people right now homeless in China, and there's not homeless because they have no job. They have this. They're homeless because the credit score was so low that the companies, the buildings, the property managers are not allowed to even have a conversation with you. So these dudes is living in the streets, bro. This is what you call complete control. And this is what's happening right here in real time. Right here, right now, in real time, in the hood. They're just setting up the stage. The reason why it's not going so fast is because America has something called the Constitution. But let me give you guys a little heads up. If you took the C-19, you're no longer considered a human. The Constitution protects humans, not transhumans. You are a transhuman now. You're under their influence. You're under their scientific patent creation. You're under their patent creation. You are a patent now, meaning you are a product in its full totality, bro. Go look it up. Go look it up. Just look at the direction society is going. Just look at the comfortability of the rules and the laws that they're implementing. How is that so? Why is that so? Because you guys don't understand what's going on, bro. Because they got you so focused on being emotional, being scared, being this and being that. When I walk inside of an establishment, they know a man is walking in there. They know, oh, hey, hi, oh, I thought you, hey, I thought you was this. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. But yeah, I'm not somebody you're going to be playing with, because I'm not here to play with nobody. I'm not here to play with you, just like you're not here to play with me. We here to do a service, right? We here to do business. We here to do this. I'm here to do a job. I'm not here for friends. I'm not here to be emotional. This is why today's women don't respect the black man, because these black men is coming on these scenes mad emotional, arguing and this and that. Me and my woman, we got into a whole, and I won't even say the argument. She was just a dub at the moment. Like, yo, baby girl, I ain't talking to you. Usually I don't want to hear nothing. And it's like, yo, Junior, she tells me, she's like, yo, Junior, so you really don't have no emotions? It's like, no, I don't. I actually don't, because I'm not required to have any emotions. If you are with me, you're with me, you love me, and the way I love you. But if you expect me to be in today's agreement to today's society, or what society portrays a man supposed to be, I am not that. I don't follow what society do because I know that society is already against me. I went to school for psychology, bro. I read everything about Sigmund Freud. I know his patterns. I know about the Karl Marx. I know exactly what these niggas put in place, bro. So once you know what's in place, it's like, oh, so you predicted us to be like this. Oh yeah, so let me show you that we're not doing that. Let me show you that this is a dub. Let me show you that now we move in. We let me show you we on this type of time. I'm not gonna allow you to control the narratives of anybody's life. We're allowing these people to control the narratives of our lives. We should not be doing that, bro. Absolutely not. You are in control, people. You are in control. You don't need these people for nothing. Listen, if everybody just stopped doing what they're doing for just 2 days, I guarantee you everything will be different. And brothers would just take the Matrix to break the thing. You know in the movie The Matrix when he had to take the stuff in the back of his head. Once you remove that, bro, the system can't function. This is why they're bringing these AIs now. Yo, they got a video, they got a commercial out right now for $20,000. For $20,000, you guys can get your very own AI generated creation, and this person can help you with your laundry, similar to iRobot. Help you do this. You can look it up. Go on TikTok right now and go look it up. They got the commercial right now. And if you can't afford the $20,000, you can just easily just pay $500 a month, and you can have this at your disposal anytime. Yeah, until these motherfuckers press a button and that nigga grab you by your neck and unalive your ass. This is facts, people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all bugging, bro. Y'all really out here bugging. You really don't know what's going on. And they doing that because they know that we're weak. We have become weak. The black man has become weak. This is why they're coming after the woman. This is why they're exploiting the women. Now that the woman has been broken, they're coming after who? They're coming after the children. They're telling children that you have the right at 8 years old to decide if you want to be a boy or a girl. And guess what? And if the parents disagree with what your psychological thought is, if the parents disagree, oh yeah, we're gonna come and take them away. We're gonna remove this child because the child is not in a good space. How did they even get this comfortable to come to do that? How? Because of you being weak. Because you showing signs of weakness, being emotional. No emotions, bro. No emotions, bro. We can't have any emotions out here. Put your big boy pants on, man. You remember that movie? The other guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, and then Will Ferrell. You see, Will Ferrell was always cool, calm, and collective. That's the energy you got to be on. You see how Mark Wahlberg, who's supposed to be the tough guy, he's always emotional, and then Will Ferrell is a part of the movie when he just got fed up and he just snapped. That's the energy you got to be on. You got to be on that same type of time all the time. Ain't no crying, ain't no bitching, ain't no moaning. You literally go through the motions, stand 10 toes down, be about business. This is for those that want to be a gangster. If you want to be a gangster, you want to be a tough guy. You want to be a terror for the community. Don't just be a terror to the people. Be a terror to those that created you to be a terror. Do that. So lead the example. Lead by example. Do that. Then come holler. That's the only way you're going to get my respect. That's the only way you're going to get my respect. Damn, son, yo, the man kept the same energy with these people, with the police. It is what it is. That's who you respect. You don't respect the ones that's terrorizing the whole community, violating the whole community. Then when the police come and kick in the door, raising the 4-4, you over here crying like, please don't hurt me. Please. No, you might as well go out with a bang. You might as well. You're doing all of this. Come on, man. Ah, man. But yeah, that's my time, man. Let me go take care of this because I got things to do today. I want to get up out of here. So it's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. I will be on later on tonight. If I'm not on tonight, I'll definitely be on Wednesday. We're going to talk about this Black Lives Matter because I'm trying to figure out how did Black Lives generate $90 million? $90 million. You Black Lives Matter and black people EBT has been removed. The mother efforts, you better pull up something. You better put if you got $90 million and there's 50 states, you need to put $1 million for each state for everybody to have something to eat. And I'm gonna leave it as that. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. I'm a holler. One.